2022's breakout star in African MMA, Nicholas Wende, stepped in on short notice to win the 135-pound belt in stunning fashion by beating the Brazilian Gian Souza before defending it against the legendary Casimiro Zulu at EFC 100. He now gets to defend it once more against Roevan from Potchefstroom following an injury to #1 contender Musa Sitwape. All of RDB's wins have been inside the first round, with a variety of chokes and a superb knockout of Temba Mkize. But will the eclectic and unpredictable veteran be able to seize this incredible opportunity and lay claim to Wende's throne as the king of the African Bantams? It's Nicholas Wende versus Roevan for the EFC Bantamweight title. Proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting.
It's a long way to the finish line, got a hard road ahead. Anybody gonna stand in my way is gonna wish they were dead.
And here we go, folks. It is championship time here at EFC 101. Here comes the challenger, Roevan making the walk. He's got a lot of support in the crowd tonight at the EFC PI. Coming off a win over Martin Sinamkondo, he has won 5 of his last 7 fights and is typically doing that in very emphatic fashion. And obviously this was not the original plan for the title fight as he steps into the Rhino Beer Prep Zone, extra bold premium strength. But he was the man ready, and sometimes the best ability is availability. And he was ready to fight, ready to step up and save this main event. So now he gets the opportunity of a lifetime. He gets the opportunity to potentially be a world champion with the EFC. Simon, you know, this is wild. You know, I have a funny story about Roevan because I remember being in Sun City about to go on a game drive, and this guy comes up to me and he shakes my hand and wants a picture with me, and I just thought he was a fan. I had no idea that he was a fighter. He just doesn't really present himself like that. Very low-key guy, very fun guy, and then I go on to find out it's Roevan, become friends with him, and then he shows up in EFC and he starts finishing people. It's incredible. Now he's fighting for a title. You can't help but get behind a fighter like Roevan.
No, and that kind of personality character you're talking about, he is true to himself, true to his community, his family, his faith. The thing he's got going for him in this fight, a lot of people think he's up against it as a massive underdog. He's unpredictable. He's got that unpredictable knockout power. He's got some really amazing submissions. He's great on the ground. And I think when Wende comes in with a lot of confidence, as he usually does, there's an unknown about Roevan. You never know what you're getting from him. He's so experienced, he's so fun. Undoubtedly a stalwart in the UFC and comes with all that hard experience, such hard-fought rounds and 2 very unique abilities. He manages the distance so nice. And even when he looks gassed and he's on his back foot, he always possesses that very unorthodox knockout power and that very unorthodox ground game. Cracking fighter and an absolute gentleman prize fighter.
You're probably not going to get that same theme song, but just know it's Kurt Angle's theme song. I just want you to know that. Nicholas Wende is incredible. What a talent is Wende. You're talking about a guy that is undefeated in the organization. Wins over Mkize, Takamakandu, Barros, Souza, and then the Casimiro Zulu in unanimous decision. And here he goes, taking on Roevan looking to defend that championship. It's exciting. Simon, I can't help but get excited and run to that Kurt Angle, and you just got me even more jazzed.
Yeah, the crowd is shouting out, "You suck." to Nicholas Huende, but he is one of the fighters in the roster of the EFC who most definitely does not suck, because he is electrifying. The bantamweight division of the EFC is always just platform greatness. You've seen it so many times in the past. Our own DeMarc Penner, Cameron Simon, who actually vacated the belt that Nicholas Huende won on an incredible story, on a late notice fight, taking on the Pitbull brother Gian Salzer, and took the belt. Then he defended it in that 5-round war against Nkazama Lazuda the last time he was here at EFC101. His left eye shut up in that first round, and for the next 4 rounds he out-grappled Nkazama Lazuda in a display of guts that I haven't seen in a long time. One of the greatest bantamweight fights I've ever seen in the EFC. I mean, this kid is destined for greatness, such a mercurial striker everywhere the fight goes, such a fun character. He's been grinding in this very cage the past 2 months with Sylvester Chipfumbu, with Devin Conrier, with sparring with Justin Smith, and I watched those training sessions and they were grueling, Cyrus. He's not a guy who kind of rests on his laurels. Yes, he's an incredible talent. Yes, he's undefeated. Yes, he's the champion. Yes, he's going to go on and be a champion in multiple promotions around the planet. But he also puts in the work and has a fantastic ethic. He wants to keep that gold for Zimbabwe, and this is going to be an absolute fun, cracking championship fight here at EFC 101 with Huende versus De Beer.
The Saint is ready to defend his championship. This fight, this championship matchup, brought to you by World Sports Betting. Now with the best. And let's take a look at the tail of the tape for this title fight. 9 years younger is Nicholas Huende. Similar in height, similar in reach, a little bit of an edge will go to the champion. This is your co-main event, and with that being said, let's send it down to Khotso Belal Ramopo with the championship introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this war is scheduled for 5 rounds in the EFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, the challenger in the red corner. A mixed martial artist with 5 wins and 5 losses. He stands at 5'8", weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Potchefstroom, South Africa. Welcome, Roevan. And now introducing his opponent, the champion, a kickboxer who stands undefeated with 5 wins and 0 losses. He stands at 5'7", weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa. I give to you the current EFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Nicholas the Saint Huende! Your referee for this bout, referee Brad Block.
Brad Stand-em-up Block will be your referee. Always great to see Mr. Block. What a matchup we have here, Huende and De Beer. Of course, we can't do it without these ladies. Shannon representing for the Ignite models tonight. Ignite is here, a global lifestyle brand unlike any other. It'll always be the best or nothing for Ignite. And same with this matchup. It'll be the best or it'll be nothing. It'll be you'll win a championship or you will not win a championship. Will he retain that man, Nicholas Huende? This one set for a potential 5 rounds in the bantamweight division, and brought to you by Dragon Energy in the black and purple, Roevan De Beer in the white. Your champion, Nicholas Huende.
Nicholas always light on his feet, looking for home for that left. As I said, Roevan De Beer is such a good judge of distance. A big right, comes in with a running front kick that goes nowhere. Nicholas is slowly coming forward. Roevan looking for the counter. A lazy shot. Nice right around heels. Followed by Huende, followed by a good leg kick by De Beer, and he's down. Don't know what caught him.
Goes RDB.
Strong the back of the neck though.
Grasp on here. He's tricky from the bottom, Simon. We've seen it in the past. Huende has to be careful. It's early on in the fight. Everybody's very dry. We've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, he's got some funky submissions off his back as De Beer. Now in absolutely full guard now is Wende. But yeah, we've seen him dangerous off his back so many times, De Beer. You never know what you're going to get from him. But Wende's had a wrestling-heavy camp. I saw it in his preparation. A lot of grinding with Devon Cronje working on his ground game a lot. Nasty left elbow from Wende comes through. He's got the back. Good scramble from Wende.
Here we go.
Just jumps on it.
Yeah, looking tremendous right now. You can tell the skill. And Nicholas Wende is on fire right now.
De Beer's
and
cut.
he is making De Beer bleed in a major way. But De Beer not giving up. He's got that leg wrapped up. And now he's going after it.
That's the thing, always got to be careful.
He's going to get out of trouble quickly.
Yeah, I've seen it so many times with Roevan De Beer before. When you've got him hurt and he pulls out something special. Well, there's a nasty left elbow from Wende, though. Going to the body a little bit.
It's getting brutal. It's getting brutal in there with these elbows. Seeing a lot of blood leave the body of Roevan De Beer. But I'm telling you, the guy is an absolute warrior. He's going to take as much as you can give him. But he may have to be saved from himself tonight.
Yeah, he was looking for the leg, wasn't he? Nicholas is trying to get back up, but then decides against it. De Beer's hurt himself. He's pulled something. He's tapping out as a verbal submission. Wende takes the win.
His fight's over.
His shoulder's
His
popped.
fight is over. It looks like his shoulder.
Oh, that is such a shame for Roevan De Beer. His right shoulder's popped out. He's grimacing in pain.
Oh, man.
Referee Brad Block's telling him just to stay down there while the doctor's coming in as Wende celebrates, as well he deserves. That's such a shame for De Beer to go out that way. The doctor's giving a look at him now.
Very unfortunate, Roevan De Beer. And Nicholas Wende celebrates. He defends his title by hook, by crook. No matter what, it's going to go as a W on his record as the undefeated streak stays intact. But as you said, Simon, it's not the way you want to see it happen. You don't want to see it by injury, and Nicholas was dominating. Don't get us wrong, he looked fantastic. But you hate it for Roevan De Beer who gets this opportunity and he's not going to be able to convert on it.
Yeah, it's just shoulder popped out, and as the doctor's with him, he said, don't worry, I'll pop it back in. And he put some weight on it, inverted himself on the canvas and popped it back in, but it was looking nasty. He was grimacing in such pain. Such a shame, because it was shaping up to be a cracking fight. That De Beer certainly active off his. Yeah, it was active off his back.
I mean, I agree, Simon. EFC action replay here. We can kind of take a look and see the Wende come out of the gate firing, throwing just heavy artillery there. And really drew blood, and that's where things kind of got nasty. You could see just blood spattering everywhere. We may have to call Dexter in.
Yeah, some nasty left elbows. I want to see where rounds pops. I mean, Nicholas motioned him up, and here was him almost immediately. He said it straight away. And Nicholas really backed off immediately. A good show of sportsmanship and awareness. That was the point where he said, oh no, my shoulder's gone. Can't see the move of how it actually happened, but he was grimacing straight away. I'm not sure how it happened, but Nicholas with his left arm underneath the neck, controlling very nicely. It's a good scramble from Roevan De Beer. Like I said, it was active up his back the entire time, but you know, it's just one of those things that can't be helped, particularly when you go to the grappling and you're finding yourself and looking for those funky positions as you're moving around. Wende was settling into side in half guard. Start laying down the ground and pound. Immediately Roevan De Beer verbally submitted to the referee. Such a shame, because it was such a fun fight, but tough for Roevan De Beer because he's such a fun fighter to watch, and it's a great opportunity for him. He'll be back, no sure, but Nicholas Wende still bound for greatness.
Let's send it to Hotso and make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee Brad Block has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by tap out due to verbal submission and still EFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Nicholas the Sage Wende!
Well, I'm here with the champion, Nicholas. A very dangerous opponent and a fantastic veteran, a great sportsman, but again you take the win. A very unfortunate injury, but you were showing again that you're still a fantastic champion.
Like I said before, man, in this division of mine, bantamweight, there is nobody so far. So, I'm sure I'm gonna be going to UFC because I've ravaged everyone, I've beaten everyone so far. Who's next?
That's a great question. I don't have the answer right now. You're going to sit down with the EFC matchmaker Graham Cartmel. I think there's a lot of fantastic international opponents that still want a piece of you, but on the display, it was absolutely superb performance. What are you going to say to EFC matchmaker Graham Cartmel next week?
Thank you for the opportunity, for giving me this title shot. You know, I fought March, come back again. I fought December, come back again. Here I am. I fought August, December, and now March. So yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thanks to my sponsors, M2 Bio, Espresso. We are drinking coffee every day. We are strong. You can see the specimen, the monya, the power. Man, let's go, Zimbabwe. Look at this guy. Look at him now.
Just talk to me about that journey. All the way from Gokwe, Zimbabwe, undefeated as a professional, the EFC bantamweight champion, keeping that belt. That hard road, that journey. I see you grinding with Sylvester Chipfilm and Devin Cronje in this very same hexagon. Just tell me what it means to you and what it means to Zimbabwe to have that belt.
I'm sure to Zimbabweans this means well, man, and it's a good thing. Some people talk about hard work, dedication. It's not about talking, it's about doing it, showing off, working hard every day and night, not stopping playing games. If you take this, it has to be your job, not your hobby. If you come here and play it as a hobby, I'm gonna smash you, you're gonna get smashed. So please, this is what I do, this is my job.
We're going to speak to Roevan de Beer right now, but in the meantime, Johannesburg, give it up for your champion, Nicholas Wende. Roevan, first things first, how's the shoulder?
It's fine, it popped back in. So yeah, that's an injury I've been having a problem for a while now. But yeah, congratulations to Nicholas, he deserves it. He had been in trouble early on, so he deserves it. I feel fine, yeah, so, but it happens.
So you're going to heal up and come back because you're such an exciting fighter. We never know what we're going to see from you. There's still a long journey for you ahead. Tell me we're going to see you back in 2023 once that shoulder's healed up.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens. I want to stay active, but we'll see if this injury changes things or whatever. Yeah. But all the people, they must please support Nicholas. He's an awesome champion. All the best to him.
Johannesburg, give it up for the one and only Roevan de Beer.
Well, that's how you do it. Great work there by the champion, Nicholas Wende. Great in defeat for Roevan de Beer. He hates that it was that way, and hopefully we see a career revitalization there for Roevan, and we see him back in the mix before you know it.